Hello, I'm just about to start a winter onion growing trial here at Homegrown Veg in the United Kingdom. I've grown winter onions before and I've done it successfully, but I've also done it unsuccessfully, so I've probably got a couple of wins and a couple of loses under my belt growing winter onions, but I'm going to give it another go this year. But before I do that, I'm going to cut you to some video that I shot a number of years ago where I actually had a successful harvest. I actually got some winter onions over the finish line. Watch that, then come back to me and I'll tell you what we're going to be doing this year that's different. These are some of my Japanese winter onions. There's half a dozen of them growing in this 10-inch water bucket. I'll just lift the leaves up. Hope you can see those half a dozen onions. And if we just let go of the leaves, they fall over. So you can see that these onions are ready to harvest. The necks have gone soft. They won't support the leaves and they're just falling over. So these onions now are ready to harvest. I planted them in this bucket in the autumn of last year, so they've grown through autumn, winter and spring, and we're now into the early part of summer, but they're ready to be harvested. So we're going to take them now, and then I think what we'll do is we'll probably turn this bucket out because I am going to recover this soil. I am going to reuse this soil. And we'll just have a look at what sort of root systems they've put down in this bucket. Okay, so these are them. 6 Japanese onions grown from sets, planted in the autumn of last year, grew through autumn, winter and spring into early summer here in the UK. Now they're falling over, they're ready to harvest. So hopefully we can do this, just twist them out. Now I think you'll agree this is a lot of onion for such a small bucket, half as big as a 5-gallon water bucket, and look what's coming out of it. I haven't been as lucky with some of the other winter onions I've got in. Some of those have bolted, they've gone to seed, but these onions look fine. How good is that? How good is that? Let's put them to one side, turn this out, see what this soil ball looks like. Yeah, just as I expected. Chock-a-block with roots. Chock-a-block with roots. So, we're definitely happy with this result here at Homegrown Veg. Something you might want to consider doing if you haven't got much room to work, but you've enough room for a few small buckets. Why not sow a few onions? Hey Molly, look at this. I've just harvested these onions from a 10-inch water bucket. What do you think? Good delivery that, isn't it? Molly's not interested. Carrots and potatoes, yeah, and a few other bits and bobs, but onions, definitely not. I ain't not, sweetheart. You're not interested in onions? Okay, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy seeing Molly again? I did. I wish she was with me today. Yeah. But she's gone on ahead. Molly's gone on ahead. Right. Let me show you what we've got on the table today. These are the onions that I've grown this year. In buckets, in bags, in raised beds, here at Homegrown Veg. we had to go with these Walla Walla, and I've got to say I'm disappointed. Walla Walla is a much bigger onion than that. I've made a mess of it, basically. I don't know what I did, but I made a mess of it. Walla Walla. But we're not giving up on Walla Walla. Okay. Grew these gourmet shallots, these brown shallots. Hey, we were happy with these. I've got quite a few of these out of buckets and bags in a raised bed. We were happy with the brown shallots, the banana shallots. Okay. When I started the seeds off early in the year of those Walla Walla, I also started some seeds off of Ailsa Craig, and hey, look at this. Now, this is what we were chasing, onions this size. So Ailsa Craig done the business, Walla Walla didn't. And because they looked a bit below par in the seedling stage, I bought some onion sets and I grew these guys, and these are onions called Turbo. I'm more happy with Turbo. Now the onions you just saw in that short clip of video, they were grown from sets, and that was a Japanese onion, a Japanese winter onion. If you're in the autumn of the year, wherever you garden, those onion sets will be in the stores now, they'll be in the shops now. If you want to give those a go, it's just so easy. I'm not guaranteeing you'll get a result, but to plant them, to start the growing trial off, to try and grow winter onions, is so easy if you want to go with those sets. But for a change this year and for this trial, I'm going to try and grow some of these zebra shallots over winter. Now, I'm not too sure you can do this, and I don't think I've seen a video showing it, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. Nothing to lose. I've got the soil, I've got the buckets, I've got the bags, I've got the seeds. So I'm going to start some seeds off and give these zebra shallots a go over winter. I'm also not giving up on these Walla Walla. I've got some Walla Walla seeds, I'm going to start those as well, and I'm going to give those a go over winter. And last but not least, the old faithful Ailsa Craig's, we're going to give those a go as winter onions. Okay, so if you fancy giving it a crack, give it a crack. Onion sets are by far the easiest, I think. But I want these particular varieties, and I'm going to grow them from seed. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. He's wishing me success, and he's wishing you success if you give it a go. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.